I knew this Bitcoin and cryptocurrency was a scam. Everything's going to zero. Well, did you know that Bitcoin and most altcoins actually drop 80 to 90% every 4 years? This is actually quite normal, and many times they go on to make new all-time highs in the future. But when are they going to go back up? No one can tell you with 100% certainty. Nothing is ever guaranteed in crypto. But in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you some really important data that could give us some clues as to when these cryptocurrencies could go back towards the upside. But please note, I'm not a financial advisor, and you need to do your own research, and you should never risk more than you could ever afford to lose. Tell me, please, let's get started. All right, now before we get started, all I need you to do is smash up the like button, click the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell, and become a paratrooper. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, Bitcoin and the entire cryptocurrency market is deep in the red, and I want to share with you in today's video some insight and also a little bit of hope here. I know that right now, Bitcoin trading at 31,400, making new lows for 2022 is never what we want to see in cryptocurrency. However, be greedy when others are fearful, and fearful when others are greedy. This is a classic quote that you'll be hearing a lot here, not only on this channel, but I'm sure on everyone else's channel right now. But it is really, really true. Now, do I believe that the cryptocurrency markets could go lower? Absolutely, that's always on the table. But I want to share with you a few indicators today that I believe, if you're watching this right now, can help you make money in the short term and even in the long run, depending upon your strategy. So here we are with Bitcoin. Why am I sharing Bitcoin? Because Bitcoin basically controls the rest of the market. I want to share with you two. Terra Luna has lost its peg in its UST stablecoin. There's a lot going on with this, and if I do a quick refresh here, you can see that it is sitting at 97 cents. And if I also go ahead and look at Terra itself, this is down to $53. There's a lot going on with this ecosystem, but it's not the only stablecoin. USDC is in the green today, sitting at its nice dollar, but you can see Binance USD also above its peg, and many of the other stablecoins are above their pegs. So what do I want to share with you is that even in stablecoins, you're not a 100% safe bet, okay? And especially with a lot of these stablecoins, especially the algorithmic ones, as I'm sharing with you here, UST, nothing is ever a guarantee, but now it has moved right back up. You can see here that sometimes you do even get a little bit of volatility with these stablecoins. But what I want to share with you right now is the most important thing, the Wall Street cheat sheet, okay? The psychology of a market cycle. You can see at the top we have euphoria. Everyone thinks they're a genius. Everyone's making money. Happy times, happy times. Then all of a sudden we plummet down here, and this is where I truly believe that we are. I think we're right now in the anger stage of the market. Now again, I could be wrong, okay? But I'm seeing people are starting to panic. We're starting to see some sort of capitulations, not a massive one, but we're starting to see this is kind of where we're at. We're in anger. We're kind of towards the bottom here, but it could ultimately go lower, and we could be sitting in this sideways range for quite a while as well. Now, I also want to share with you, though, some other key indicators that we are, well, towards a bottom. Again, no one knows exactly where the bottom is until it's in, but my point is that right now, today, the fear and greed index is at 11. Be greedy when others are fearful. Right now, I believe this is a buyer's market. Let me say that again. A buyer's market. Now, does that mean that you should go take your entire life savings and buy crypto right now? No, it doesn't. I'm not here to financially advise you on that. All I am saying is looking at these indicators, right now, we're in extreme fear. Last month, we were in 30. And if we take a look at the crypto fear and greed index over time, you can see that we've only been to these bottoms a handful of times. All the way back in August of 2019, we were at a 5. Now, I know I laugh at that, but the truth of the matter is this is never fun to be all the way down here. But the fact today that we're at 11, it's kind of like how much more pain do you think is going to happen here in the short term before eventually you become profitable yet again? Now, if we take a look at altcoin season, we're at a 29. So right now, again, we're not in altcoin season. We're in max fear. Bitcoin is making new lows. Everything in your brain is telling you right now, sell, this is a scam, this is bad, just get rid of it, right? I understand that because in 2017, I watched a cryptocurrency coin of mine go all the way from $6 to $9 to 13 cents. Now that crypto then went all the way from 13 cents to over $2 yet again, and then it's come crashing back down with the rest of the market. But the bigger concern to me is that right now we are seeing that a survey has found more than half of all Americans cannot afford a $1,000 emergency. To me, this is the crisis. Everyone is over leveraged. They've spent way too much money on credit cards and everything else that we simply cannot manage our risk properly. And this is the scary part. And what I really truly want to share with you in today's video is it's not about the altcoins. It's not about UST. It's not about all of the red here today. If you're feeling significant losses today and you're really concerned about your finances because you over leverage yourself in crypto, that has nothing to do with the coins. It has more to do with your risk management. That is the key here. You have to be able to manage your risk. So what do I mean by this? Well, I had a discussion with a VIP student of mine, and not only this person, but a lot of others have been asking very similar questions in my VIP group about what to buy, when to buy them, will this ever go back up? All of the questions that a lot of you probably are asking yourself right here on this channel right now when the market is dipping like crazy. I then had one student say that they put more than 95% of their portfolio into one super high risk altcoin. And that to me was the massive red flag. And I told them, I said, look, it's not the altcoin itself, but it's how much you risked in that altcoin. The altcoin that the person invested in was up more than 400 times from the pre-sale price, but since then it has gone down significantly. So if you put, let's say $1,000 is all you had to invest and you put $950 into it, that right there is where the issue lies. It's in the risk management. And I see too many people risking way too much on a lot of these highly speculative coins. And I have shared with you many times here on this channel about different altcoins and cryptocurrency projects, but I also want to share with you, even right now, a lot of these projects are still holding up rather strong. If you type in QMall, you'll be able to see the price right now is still holding over $1 as the entire market is literally collapsing. QMall is sitting at only -4% right now at the time of this recording. And if we take a look at the chart of QMall, you can see that you had literally ever since I started talking about this cryptocurrency back here in February. In fact, I shared about this cryptocurrency before it even hit the market, that you could have got into this pre-sale for 3 cents. But even if you couldn't have gotten into the pre-sale, you could have bought on the open market literally almost at any time and be at either break even or in some really nice profits. Another coin that I shared with you was ApeCoin. And the reason why I shared ApeCoin with you is because you can see now it's down to $9. They had their massive run up. Everything was going crazy parabolic here, okay? Again, going right here and buying ApeCoin at $25 was absolutely crazy to me. I personally didn't buy any ApeCoin. I was looking to buy the land. I'm glad that I actually didn't mint any of it because that mint was absolutely crazy as well. But what I'm seeing right now is that we are in a massive, massive dip. But even if you would have bought this cryptocurrency when I shared it with you when it first came out at $7, you'd still be in the green today, even after it being down massively. So that's what I want to share with you, is that if you time these things correctly, if you do your research, and if you've been here on the channel, you should still be in some very nice profits if you have been paying attention. I've also been giving away massive warnings for months now that cryptocurrency and the bear market was here. So I wanted to share this 3 ways to get rich during a bear market. 3 months ago, I shared this with you. So it should not have come to a surprise today that Bitcoin is hitting all-time lows. In fact, a month ago, I sold all of my Bitcoin. I even made a video sharing why I got rid of all of it. At that time, Bitcoin was at $42,000. So I'm not here to brag about all the different things on this channel, but rather teach you where we're at right now and then what you can do to prepare yourself in the future. In fact, I made a video yesterday, a short, talking about my experience with altcoins and everything else. And a lot of other people are saying, and haha, he lost everything now. Another person is very angry and frustrated, saying a couple months ago, YOLOing into these coins. Some of them were doing 10 to 100 X's, and some of them never materialized. Another person saying so many bad calls. Another person saying weak hand Joe, haha. And to be completely honest, when I read those comments, I understand and feel the pain as well. While I have taken significant profits in a lot of the cryptocurrencies that I did end up buying, I'm still holding a lot of the cryptocurrencies as well. But what I'm seeing in the comments and the sentiment overall is right now I'm seeing anger, and you just saw it right there in the comments as well. People are angry. So let me now ask you this question. Where would you rather be buying cryptocurrencies? When things are euphoric and thrill and everyone's believing, or would you rather be buying down here when people are angry, maybe even depressed, right around this red area? Now, maybe we haven't hit this yet, but for me personally, I'm going to start looking at buying some of these altcoins. Now, not all of my positions, not all of my stable coins. I'm not going to throw everything into one coin or do anything crazy of that nature. What I am going to start doing though is looking to invest in some of these cryptocurrency coins that either I missed out on or other ones that I actually want to accumulate and hold for the long term. And that's what I really want to share with you in today's video. What should you do now? What's going to happen next? When is it going to happen? If you take a look all the way back when Bitcoin was sitting at under $100, you can see that the chart has just gone up and to the right exponentially every single year. You can see it went all the way as high as 20,000, came crashing all the way down to 3,000. But then what happened? It made all-time highs at 70,000. You would have more than tripled your money if you would have just bought Bitcoin and held onto it. Same thing here. If you would have bought here at 3,000 and sold all the way up here at 70,000, you would have made more than 35 times your money with Bitcoin, which is absolutely insane. But the time is running out for you to get these massive numbers, and that is why we look at altcoins. Take, for example, Ethereum. You can see 74 cents all the way back in 2015. Wouldn't it be absolutely amazing to buy some Ethereum then? Since then, we went all the way as high as over $1,400 and then came crashing all the way back down here to $85. Where would you have liked to have bought at? $1,400 or $100? This to me is where we could potentially be right now, is right around this $200 or $300 mark. And you can see with the chart, yes, we are definitely dipping down here. And who knows, maybe we do go back down to 1,000. Nobody can tell you for sure. But my point is that your risk reward is starting to get better when everything is in the red, and especially deep in the red. So later this week, I'm going to be sharing with you some potential altcoins that I will be looking to start buying and actually holding for the long term. But I do think in my gut that we are still only about halfway through the bear market right now, and things could certainly get worse. So right now, if I do decide to buy some altcoins, I'm going to have a majority still in stable coins ready to deploy in the future as well. And speaking of one of those altcoins that has held up relatively well against Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the rest of the market is Hex. Now, I know Hex is down a lot from its all-time high, but I wanted to share with you, looking at this chart, as it did go all the way back to 20 cents, has certainly pulled back, but is holding quite strong here at 15 cents. There's a lot of bullish news and things coming with this project, so I will make sure to have updates with you. So make sure to smash up the like button, click the subscribe button, hit the notification bell to become a paratrooper. And if you want more VIP content, make sure to check out my online class. The reason why I say this is because last week, I made a VIP video, and in that video, I shared exclusive new altcoins as well as what I'm doing, what I'm thinking the market is doing, and there's updates and things that I don't share here on YouTube. They can be very, very valuable. Another thing too, make sure to check out my free training on my website, joeparys.com. All you have to do is click the video. It'll take you right to YouTube. And this free training shares with you how I made $250,000 in just 1 week with cryptocurrency. Again, this is absolutely free. It shares with you the learning lessons that I went through all the way through 2017 to today. Being in this market for more than 5 years has taught me a ton, and how you cannot make the mistakes that I've actually made in the past. If you're interested, watch the free training. I can't wait to see you in that next video. If you want to continue learning with me here on YouTube for free, check out my cryptocurrency playlist. I have multiple 100x gem videos, 3 coins to 3 million, educational tutorials, and so much more. And make sure to check out the next video. I handpicked it just for you.